My bad. I was muted. Sorry, guys. I was just saying hello to everybody. Let me do that again. So, good morning, Andrea, Kathy, Annie, Brandy, Deirdre, Sally, and Tony. Yep, now you should have sound. It was me. I had muted myself while I was getting everything all together in here in the kitchen. So, oh, thank you, Annie. All right, so let's do some heart brain coherence. Hand on your heart and slow down your breathing. Leo's back. Hi, Leo. Let's add some love into our breath this morning. So, breathing in deeply into your lungs and release. Breathe in, and this time put a smile on your face because we're all together this morning. And release. Anything other than love. Release all your. And then this last one, bring somebody into your heart to give them a big hug. So both hands on the heart and just really squeeze somebody that you want to just say good morning to and I love you. For not being here yesterday. And I think I may wait and see. Now my unfreeze sesame. Okay, now I'm back. All right, let's see who else came in. Sherry, good morning. I'm doing great, sweetheart. Just Brandy. What's going on with the internet? I might have to use my phone. All right, I don't know why the connection is not wanting to work for me. So let me see if I can use my phone. Let's try that and see if it'll work. I'm trying to switch over to my phone for the hotspot. Oh, this is not success. Let me try that again. So, hi, Charlie and Kathleen, Mama Hotto Bear. I'm so glad you're here. Joanne, Deirdre. All right. I think we have success. Hopefully, it will stay on. I don't like it when I get that message that I'm been cut off and then I've got the live up on my phone so I can see when I freeze. The sound's going in and out. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, you guys. Well, I am up here in the mountains in Kentucky, but I thought that the internet might be stable enough to do this, and I've got it on my hotspot right now, so we'll see. Hopefully we can get through the morning show. We're going to try anyway. How's everybody doing? It's Thankful Tuesday. And again, I really missed being with you guys yesterday. Isabel, you're watching. Hello, hello. All right. So, I'm not sure if I should try to do story time or not with this connection. So, did it stabilize? Are you able to hear me, guys? It's okay for now. Okay. Thank you, Andrea. Good morning. All right, so should we try to do story time? It's called Forever. Let's do it because Deirdre's on and I know she likes to have it read. All right, getting to it here. Forever is composed of nows, and that's by Emily Dickinson. Each moment is precious because it is unique. No two sunsets are ever the same, just as no two conversations or experiences are. Even the mundane carries its own magic when seen through the lens of gratitude. The laughter of a child, the warmth of the sun on your face, the soft rustle of leaves in the breeze. These are treasures we can only fully appreciate when we pause and immerse ourselves in the now. But why do we let these moments slip away unnoticed? Perhaps because we believe we have forever to live. We tell ourselves that we'll start truly living when things are perfect, when we get the promotion, when the kids are grown, or when we have more time. Yet the truth is, life doesn't wait. It's here and now, inviting us to cherish its beauty, even amidst the challenges and imperfections. Dear angels, there have been many times I wished for a do-over. If only I could relive some of the experiences and time frames in my life. It's in those moments, however, that I am reminded that everything is working just as it's supposed to, according to God's divine plan. We don't need do-overs in life. We simply need to stay present in each moment and live the life we have. Dear ones, to honor the preciousness of life, you must live intentionally. This means embracing each moment as a sacred gift. It's about slowing down to savor a meal, to feel the grass under your feet, or to truly listen when someone speaks. It's about letting go of regrets from the past and fears about the future, knowing that the present is the only place where you have power, joy, and connection. When you live with this awareness, life transforms. Suddenly, every ordinary moment becomes extraordinary. You begin to see that the little things, a kind word, a gentle touch, a quiet evening under the stars, are, in fact, the big things. These are the moments that create a forever worth remembering. Take a moment today to pause and breathe deeply. Look around and notice the life that is unfolding in this very second. Feel the love that flows through you, the hope that rises within you, and the connection you have to all that is. This moment is your forever. Treasure it, for it is a gift that will never come again. And as you walk through life, carrying this awareness, remember that your presence in the now is the greatest gift you can offer to yourself and the world. Each time you choose to live fully in the present, you honor the preciousness of life and contribute to the eternal beauty of forever. We encourage you to live not for what might be, but for what is, knowing that in every now, eternity begins anew. The psalmist wrote, Lord, you have been our dwelling place throughout all generations. Before the mountains were born, or you brought forth the whole world, from everlasting to everlasting, you are God. Dear angels, today I promise to sit with each now moment and feel the presence of God. Wasn't that a beautiful message from them? That this is our forever, each now moment. That's all we have. We have no guarantee that there will be a next now moment. We just have the guarantee of what's right here in front of us right now. And I love that. Right now it's Tuesday and time for gratitude. And I've seen some of you already putting your gratitude in there. And I saw our Hope Wellington Marshall come in. Good morning, darling. And Pat Moss. The UK has shown up. Hello, hello. And Brookie, Max and Dylan, good morning, good morning. And Brandy says, it's a wonderful moment and a reminder that I needed. Yeah, we all do. We need those reminders sometimes because we tend to procrastinate. And I'm speaking for myself and adding me in there. We tend to put things off and, yeah, I'll get to that tomorrow or next week. I'll work on that. You know, I'll start that diet. I'll begin to exercise when it gets cooler out, right? Did you all do that in the summertime? It's too hot to get out and walk or exercise. So I'm going to stay in the air conditioning and I'll do it when it gets cool. I can't go out in that weather, so I have to stay inside. So procrastination is a real thing. And I'm guilty. I will raise my hand. I'm guilty of procrastination. I don't like it. I don't like it about myself. And I try to take note when I get into that habit of not living in the moment and doing what I need to do and what I want to do. And that's the thing. If we don't honor what we want in life and do it, go ahead and just do it, then we're missing those now moments. We're missing opportunities. And Pat is grateful to the aerial man who gave me a discount. Oh, I'm so glad. Those are bonus abundance, right? Whenever we get a discount or somebody treats us, those are bonuses. Enjoy them. Sally, lessons in procrastination is huge right now. It really is, Sally. And we need to grab every moment that we have and just enjoy it. You know, there are sometimes when I miss phone calls from people and I don't call them back right away. And I'm like, oh, I'll call them when I get here to where I'm going, or I'll call them when I have a minute after I'm finished what I'm doing. But procrastinate, it's a bad habit. It really is. And I don't like using because I don't like judgments, but it really is. If we just go ahead and do it, pick up that phone and make the call or answer the call if you see it come in. Yeah, these are the things that add to a wonderful experience while we're here on Earth. So let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about it. Keeping it simple. Your mind may convince you that manifesting your destiny is more difficult or that it needs to be, yet the guidance of the Divine Mother is to keep things simple. Do what you can do and let go of everything else, right? That's the simplicity of life. When we do what we can do what that urge is, that nudge that says, hey, go do that, get up out of that bed, go fix the coffee, whatever the nudge is, go ahead and do it because that's your inner guidance system. In my, I can't remember which book it was. It might have been Hugs and Love. I wrote about the inner guidance system and abbreviated it to the IGS. We all have an IGS, just like we have a GPS to get us where we need to go. We have an IGS to get us where it will be for our best benefit to go. So pay attention to that IGS today, and if it's telling you something, jump on it and do it. So Thankful Tuesday. I am so grateful and thankful that I'm here with my sister Billy, and I was hoping that she'd wave at you and say hello, but She's not going to do that, I think. I'll tell her she doesn't even have to be on camera. Billy, I think you might be watching and listening. Good morning, Marietta. I see you there. Thank you for coming in. So what's your gratitude today? There she is. You going to wave at us?
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's cold out there, isn't it?
The cat's not there this morning.
Oh. Kitty cat's
always there.
She snuggled up somewhere trying to be warm. Have a missing kitty cat, but she'll come around. It's just cold outside. I'd be snuggled somewhere warm myself if I was out there. Okay, so what else we got? Kathy, I keep thinking back to an event that happened a month after my dad passed away. I was holding a 2-year-old Colin in my arms at the drag race strip, watching Bob race. The motorcycle veered off the track, hit a curb at about 120, and sent Bob flying and into the guardrail. And I held Colin tight, thinking I had just lost my dad. Please God, not my husband. But then Bob stood up and gave me an all okay. I believe in miracles. Oh, Kathy. Yes, that Bob, he needs to stay off the racetrack. But I know how much you love riding motorcycles with him. Good morning, Mary. Thank you for being here. And they're saying good morning to you, Billy.
Good morning.
And Deirdre's waving back at you, Billy. So gratitude, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Thankful Tuesday. I love these times that we can all share and lift each other up with gratitude. So, oh, she's out front. The cat, we found the cat. She's out. Billy's going to go take care of her. And Lycan, do you want to say hello to everybody? Lycan, that's cat food, not dog food. Lycan, come here. I was going to introduce you to Lycan, but he's after the cat food. He thinks that she will give him some. Let's do some messages from the angels in my pocket and see what comes out for us today. Oh, thank you, Hope. Yes, we had a great evening together, but there he is. Come here, Lycan. Come here, baby. Lycan, over here. Over here. Come say hello. Come say hello. Yes, and you guys. Isn't he gorgeous? He's still looking. He's in search of food right now. He says, I can't talk to you people. I'm in search of food. He is such a beautiful animal. He was Brian's dog, and now he's Billy's dog. So, such a beautiful baby. Oh, thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that. I'm grateful for you as well. So we're going to page 18 for Joanne. Let's do that. No one can take your power away unless you allow it to happen. There may be people who are bigger and stronger than you physically who choose to inflict harm or threaten you in some way. Realize that they are the ones with the problem, not you. When we're seeing somebody else that is trying to manipulate or make us feel a certain way, it's not our path, it's not our story. That's on them. And you are the one that has to stay in your own power and realize that this isn't your path that you're dealing with. And that's why it feels so bad sometimes when, we feel guilty or we think, oh, I want to help, I want to do more, but it's their path. So stand in your power. That's your message from the angels. And standing in your power, we are beginning in a little over a week from now. We're beginning to gather again weekly for the Emotional Empowerment Workshop, and that will begin December 7th. for anybody that hasn't signed up yet that might want to be in that workshop, you still have time to do that. It's at angelspeakers.com and go to classes, and let's have a beautiful time together. I've been working on some wonderful things to discuss in the class and to work out while we're in the class. So you're not just going to sit and listen to me talk. You're actually going to participate. That's how we learn, and that's how we develop new skills and learn how to work with the emotions. All right, page 36 for Mary. Let's go there. Dear ones, we encourage you to celebrate others just as if it was your own achievement. Let that joy propel you higher in frequency, as it will act as a magnet to bring in more abundance, joy, and love in your life. Yes, celebrate. We do that here. We celebrate the wins. Your wins are our wins. And we love to hear when there's been something that you've been blessed with, joy, and we're lifted higher with it. So celebrate everybody that you know that's having a great experience. It's for all of us, and we all celebrate together. Good morning, Linda Lemieux. Thank you for being here. Oh, you're welcome, Joanne. Yeah, that was a message I think that we all could use right now. Is whatever's going on with somebody else, they're having their own experiences, their own lessons that are happening. So it's not always ours to bear. Brandy wants page 44 for Billy. Thank you. Okay, page 44. Dear ones, you might hear a teaching daily for years, but then one day it really makes sense. You're ready for the teaching, whereas before you had not completely understood the truth of it. Does this happen to anybody else? This happens so much. We can hear maybe a message from scripture, or we hear a message about living and staying present, staying in the now, or whatever the message may be. We can hear it every day on here on the morning show. And then one day the words are said and it clicks and the light bulb goes on and we really hear that message. We hear it with our heart and not necessarily our brain. The heart and the brain, we connect them every morning when we do the heart-brain coherence. When we do that breath and we just let the energy flow from the heart to the brain, then the heart hears, and it hears each other when we say, thank you, I love you. So listen with your heart. That is the message here. And sometimes we're so busy and caught up in things that are going on in the world that we forget to listen with our heart. We only hear with our ears, and the brain tries to process it. The brain's just the processor. It's just a computer. It takes whatever we put in it, and then it tries to figure things out. So listen with your heart today. Kathleen, I'm thankful for the miracles I had in Florida, finally convincing my elderly cousin that she needs help and that she finally agreed not to drive anymore. Oh, Kathleen, I'm so glad. I'm really glad that she listened. And I know that and off of you and a big relief for you. So awesome. And hopefully now you're going to be more relaxed because you know she'll be safe and taken care of. Oh, thank you, Joanne. Yes, Lycan is a beautiful dog. And Sally says, oh, Kai would be so happy to have him for a friend. Absolutely. He's a beautiful friend. All right, page 6 for the group, Sally says. So let's go there. Dear ones, life does not have to be so hard or traumatic. Those experiences you lived through were your sandpaper. They helped shape you and slough off that which keeps you from shining in the world. We don't like that sandpaper always, though, do we? It doesn't feel so good when maybe somebody's speaking truth and we're not ready to hear it, or when somebody is abrasive or unkind. We don't like that, but it makes us stronger when it happens. Those sandpaper people, they're everywhere, right? And we always say, I don't want to be around that person because they just rub me the wrong way. Well, they're rubbing you the right way because they're helping us to grow and helping us to see what's important in life. Thank you for choosing that one, Sally. I hope you and Tony are staying warm. Actually, it's not that cold right now. It's 45 here. So, but I know a lot of you are further north than what I am right now. Charlie is grateful for the plumber that the universe sent to me Sunday. His name is Luke. He worked on my heating system for leaks through the ground, and I'm getting used to it now when it freezes, and I'm paying attention on my phone so I can see when I'm a frozen figure on the phone. But I was reading Charlie's message, and Charlie, what a blessing to get that abundance, right? Because, yeah, I know how expensive plumbers can be. So I'm glad that you had a good experience with that. And there's Linda. Good morning, Linda. Annie says, I shared a video. I'm so thankful for this home and my sons and breath in my lungs. Thank you, Annie. I'm so grateful for you and so happy for that blessing in your life. That's wonderful. And Joanne says, standing in my power, but even during this show, I'm being manipulated severely and trying to stay strong. Prayers for wisdom and correct decisions, and prayers for my daughter who is struggling. Absolutely. We lift up your daughter, Jackie, and ask for guidance in her life. And Sally says, perfect. I've noticed that's how it goes for me always. And Brandy, I love that. And yes, that happens to me often. Sally, I always tell people to listen with the ears from their heart, not the ears on their head. I love that. I do love that. I think I can see a little meme happening with the heart with ears on it. Oh, Brookie, you're so welcome. Yeah, I know, Brandy. Every so often it gives me a message, and as soon as that message comes on, I just stop talking until it reconnects. So hopefully you can get the whole gist of everything today. And Brookie says, so Max and I delivered coffee, water, and a grapefruit to his truck. Was a fun little mission for the first thing. Oh, sweet. I love that. I don't know if I missed a message from you, Brookie. Nope, I don't see another message. All right, so let's do our prayer time and see if we can get through that without Teri freezing again. So let me put up here to type in your prayer requests. And please remember my brother Gary this morning. He had a tumble yesterday and ended up in the ER. And I think Billy and I are planning on driving down to check on him today and make sure that he's okay. So please hold him in your prayers. Of course, for my sister Billy, that I love so dearly, and I'm here with her for a couple of days. Um, Anybody else, just put your messages in there. Okay. Take out the word trying, and you are. Oh, I will, Annie. Thank you. I'll let her know that you are praying for her and loving on her. And Linda, prayers for my bronchitis to improve. Yes, absolutely, Linda. I know how limiting that can be when you want to get out and enjoy life, and then all of a sudden you're hit with an illness. And yeah, I didn't see that message, Brookie. Dylan woke up 5 minutes before he had to be at work, 2 minutes away, and he made it. Thankful for miracles, right? And Kathleen, please add my friend Susanna. We think she's having TIAs, which are small strokes. We sure will. Mercury retrograde begins today and ends on the 15th of December. Oh, yay. Well, let's have the attitude that we're just going to welcome it in. You know, so many times in the past when I have heard Mercury's in retrograde, everything's going to go bad and go wrong. No, it doesn't have to. Let's welcome that beautiful energy and intend for it to go our way. Intend for it to be with ease and grace that we are feeling it. And thank you, Deirdre, for our daily prayer for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, and continued prayers for Teri's family members. Thank you for that. And Sally, prayers for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the unloved, the homeless, for those living in fear of another, and prayers for my family. May God embrace them in his protective arms. Thank you so much, Sally. And Joanne is asking prayers for her mom. Her journey right now is confusing for us, but we are endlessly amazed by her resolve. Awesome. Sure, Brookie. Just say thank you and watch it turn around, though. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. And thank you. Remember, we talked about the sandpaper, and sometimes there's something that happens that teaches us a lesson. So thank you for the lessons. That's what I usually do when something's not quite going right. It's just thank you for the lesson. Now can I have the blessing to go along with it, please? so, so we're in control. Remember that. You're always in control. And remember what our Marietta teaches us. Everything is working perfectly in God's divine plan. EIWP, Mercury retrograde. All right, so let's go into our hearts for this little time that we have left. And Kathleen says, yes, Teri, what you said about Mercury retrograde is what we need to do with everything happening now. Absolutely. It's our attitude. It's how we see things, how we perceive them. You know, I love Dr. Wayne Dyer. I learned so much from him. And his teacher was Neville Goddard, which I absolutely adore. And I talk about him and what he teaches us all the time. And Dr. Dyer has a famous quote, you'll see it when you believe it. Our perception is everything. So whatever you're trying to bring to you, like Deirdre said, lose that word trying and just see it in its perfection and trust, and then see it for real. We'll see it when we believe it. So keep that trust and that belief alive, whatever it is that you're wanting to call to you. And there's our Marietta, EIWP, always, always. I love it. Okay, so let's go in to that heart center again, where miracles happen, where we can feel each other. And I think today, let's again bring somebody into our heart space. So as you are just sitting and focusing on love and on miracles and what can be, hold somebody that you know is maybe struggling a little bit. Maybe there's something going on. You might want to hold a world leader that is struggling with conflict and war, or you might want to hold a dear friend that you know is going through a trial or tribulation. But hold somebody in your heart as we do this prayer time today. Let's do some healing. Just breathe in. Breathe into your heart and release. Now, that person that you're holding, or it could be a whole country, it could be a world leader, as I said, or someone that you know, just see them, envision them in your mind's eye, and then look at them with your heart. Let your heart speak to you. How can you be of service to that person? How can you raise your vibration higher so that it covers them as well and send love right into their heart? So breathe in the love again. See it coming from the great central sun of the divine, filling your heart with golden light, with joy. Put a smile on your face, as Marietta teaches us. Magnify that energy through your smile, and then send it to cover whoever that is that you're holding. If there's a physical problem that someone is dealing with, see them running and jumping and dancing and playing. See them the very best they can be, breathing in deeply into their lungs if they have congestion problems. Wherever their physical issue is, just breathe life into it, breathe love, and see them being the best they can be. Let's breathe in again. Breathe in love, breathe in light. And if there's somebody that's struggling emotionally, just see them with a smile on their face. See them with peace and contentment in their heart. Just send love, a big old love hug, and wrap them up in your heart space. And then exhale. Breathe in again in this love. And if there's somebody struggling spiritually, just let that love of the Creator flow through you. The trust, the belief, the knowingness that there's a power greater than all of us. And it's for everyone, no exceptions. And just let it flow. And let's lift up together all of our prayer requests, our long prayer list, any that were added in today. And yes, I will add those to our prayer list as well. And for everyone that's gathered here together, let's just hold each other in our arms and share some love, share some gratitude, share from your heart that you are asking for the very best experience in this now moment, because that's where forever begins, in each now moment. And let's have a beautiful forever. Let's have time with each other that we will keep in our memory banks for eternity. And thank you. Thank you, God, for this time together. Thank you for this family. Thank you for those that are struggling in the world in any way whatsoever. And thank you for our Mama Gaia that provides nourishment for our body and provides us a landing space for us as we step on her back. Thank you. All right, we made it through prayer time. Hopefully it didn't glitch, and we were all able to hold each other in love. Oh, Brandy, absolutely. Thank you for that. Thank you for holding her in your arms. And Sally, your new affirmation will be, I am ready. I am ready. Whatever it is that comes my way. Thank you, Sally. All right, so we know the drill. We know what to say to each other. And as you say it, really feel it. Feel that love. Feel the gratitude. And we're going to have Leo lift our vibration. And there he is. Thank you. I love you. Those are the words. Oh, Sally, I sure will. Thank you for letting me know.
Telephone is always one phone call away. Waiting on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, going into a new dimension.
Linda, I hope you're feeling better. Let today be when the miracle happens, when your lungs clear up and you're able to breathe clearly. Leo, I'm so glad you're back. I hope you had a great time on your cruise. Thank you, Pat, for being here today. Sally and Tony, we love you so much. We're missing our pair of jeans today, so let's send them some love. Jean Lorio and Jean Walensky, our blue jean. We love you both so much. You're welcome, Linda. Deirdre. Oh, Joanne. Let's connect today. I love you. I'll be there for you. Leo had the bestest time. Can't wait to get on board again, hopefully with my peas. That's the plan, Leo. We're going to plan a little cruise together, probably in April, you guys. So we don't have the exact date yet, but we will do it. And we'll be dancing to the Cuppa Full of Joy song from our Leo. Accept, align, allow. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high five because the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the Thank you, Brookie and Dylan. Hi, Max. Love you, Max. Just start the day on the high five because the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of joy. Cup of joy. Thank you, Annie. I can't wait to see your new home. Oh, sweet Max. We love you. He's our little pea mascot. Woo! Thank you, Leo, and thank you, Peas. I love you so much. I hope you have a blessed day. Remember to stay in your heart. Remember to listen with your heart. That's the important part. When somebody's speaking or when you hear a message, just listen and listen to nature. Nature right now is speaking big time because there's so many changes going on. And let's remember as we pray during your prayer time, remember those animals that are outside. I think about that a lot as I drive around and I see cows and outside animals, horses, and let's just pray that they adapt. I know they do, but just praying that the winter is not so hard on them. Okay, I'm out of here. I love you tremendously, and I'll see you back tomorrow.